This is just a channel that I kind of wanted to start. I've been a fan of ASMR for a while, and I just noticed that there's not as much gaming content as I would like, so I figured I would start my own, and here we are in Warface. This is the Nintendo Switch version, and I'm gonna go down here and pick the most attractive out of all of these. It's not even close. Maybe that's just my taste, but oh, that's weird. Oh, it's down there. Okay, I was like, I can't see what I'm typing. I'm making a new account here, just, for the channel. Like, it's got its own little thing. I have played a little bit of this on my regular account. Face cannot be changed. Well, trust me, I am completely unconflicted on this guy being the best looking. Invalid name. Maybe it's because of the space, so let's delete that and see what this gets for me. Hopefully this process doesn't take up the bulk of this video. Oh right, I forgot that this is a tutorial thing. I'll go through the tutorial. That should keep things a little laid back. I tend to clear my throat a lot, so that was one of the things that was kind of keeping me from doing this for a long time. I've been into ASMR and Let's Plays since, like, I want to say around 2010, and I'm not even sure if it was called ASMR at that time. I think it was, the first channel that I listened to was called The Whispering Voice, which was this Welsh gentleman, who would just kind of talk about things. He would just get up and whisper and like talk about his cats and stuff like that, and it was just around that time I was in high school, and it was so calming. I really needed it at the time because I was stressed with all my studies and stuff. Oh, I totally hit the wrong button. Okay. I might want to change my controls. These are a little unintuitive. And they're different from my... Oh, okay. I guess we can't hang out anymore. I have to prove myself in order to make friends with this man. Alright, reloading. That's pretty straightforward. If any of you have played Call of Duty or Battlefield, you've got a pretty good idea of what Warface is all about. It's just like I would say it kind of falls in between those two in some gameplay regards. It's definitely less complex than they have become in the recent years. But with all of the battle royales and the lots of like character customization and stuff, it's not quite that complex, which I don't think that's too big of a deal. That doesn't bother me so much. Oh, I'm supposed to throw it. I'm not paying attention. But yeah, even though this is free to play, I would caution people because it's really not great when it comes to the monetization as far as like being consumer friendly or anything. And the word pay to win gets thrown around a lot use real money to rent or purchase some of the best weapons and armor in the game. And it isn't even a matter of maybe this weapon is slightly better than this weapon. Some things such as like you can buy special mines that are like limited use. Where am I going here? Here we go. You can pick up certain like limited use equipment, like mines or something, and they they you don't get the option if you don't pay real money. Like you don't get the regular, like you don't get some kind of like weak mine, and then you can purchase a stronger one, which would already be bad enough. But you like purchase equipment that you don't get to use otherwise. So it just puts a clear divide, not just in like performance, but like basic functions are restricted to the paying players, which I don't love that, but this is at this time this is probably the best playing military FPS on the Switch, and I've gotten my whoa, hey, what's going on there? I've certainly got my background very deep in this genre. Like I really like Call of Duty and everything else like that. Let's crank up the sensitivity a little bit. We'll turn up the gyro sensitivity. I personally, a lot of people don't like them, but I very much like gyro aiming in Switch games. I think when Splatoon pioneered that, it blew me away. Like I was so happy that was a thing. Oh, I think tactical. Yeah, I like having melee on a face button because I like being able to slide while still aiming. So we're gonna go with tactical. I like circles when it comes to my cursors. I remember when I was playing Halo 1 and I first picked up the shotgun and it changed the crosshair to a circle. I was like, yep, I need this. I need this in my life. Oh, I guess that's voice chat. I don't think I've even noticed that setting. I don't think anyone has ever tried to voice chat with me in Warface. Right, well, let's go to play and go to versus, because I don't particularly love co-op in this game. It feels a little it feels over difficult, and maybe like it's their way of trying to push you into buying, like using real money. So I tend to avoid it now. I'm just gonna collect all this stuff. I'm gonna take a look at my loadout before we jump into a game. That all looks correct. Oh yeah, okay, so this is what I was talking about, like smoke, claymore, flash. The only way you get those is to spend real money, and it's just like, and then you use them up, like you have to keep buying them. So I saw that and was like, no, thanks. Take this to the safe house, see what this feels like. I've always liked the AUG in these shooters. This is what this gun is, but I prefer it when it has its like special little scope that it comes with, supposedly. Like the one in Black Ops 1 I really liked, where it had like this cool sci-fi look, like it was like a retro sci-fi looking scope. It's not in this version, but it's pretty. It's still a fun gun. I like the look of it. It looks kind of retro futuristic. All right, well, let's get ourselves looking for a game. I like when I'm playing Warface, I like to play each mode until I win. Then I swap to the next one. Not just because that gives you like variety, but you get an XP bonus for each win, but only your first win. So once I've got that bonus, I move on to the next one and start trying to get that next bonus. And I think Team Deathmatch is a good warm-up mode, because you're getting back in the swing of things with your aim and your movement and stuff. I like sliding. I'm glad that slide got added to basically every game like this, because it's so much fun. Like, to slide and shoot around. I don't know. Makes you feel like an action hero. Also, with a lot of these military FPS games like Call of Duty, the hipfire is always really unreliable. So what I like about Warface is that it kind of does the same thing, but whenever you slide, it tightens up the hipfire so you're like more accurate. And that's really fun with like shotguns and stuff, which I haven't unlocked yet. I think the medic class is either the second or third class that you unlock. That's a medic. Like, she's a medic. The medics use shotguns. The engineers are the SMG class. Right now I just have assault, a sniper, and I can't remember if they were called SED or SEO. But the Terminator looking guys, they're kind of like the LMG characters. Like, they walk really slow and they're all about like suppressive fire. If you hear a lot of background noise, it's because I am a total amateur who doesn't have like a treated room or anything. I've just got this kind of cheap capture card that I got a long time ago because I wanted to make Call of Duty montages. But that never quite came to be, and now I'm doing this instead. I think I might play Warzone sometime if I ever feel like, oh, this is a pretty looking gun. If I might play Warzone if I ever feel like topping off my Xbox Live account, but I haven't done that in a while. For some reason, I think my PS3 just turned on, like, without warning. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, that seems to have just happened. It's making a lot of noise. I'm gonna hang out with this medic. Oh no, okay. Yeah, so if you're enjoying this, I'm open to, like, any criticism or suggestions for, like, maybe games I could play or stuff I could try. Like, I was thinking I could try doing something where, like, I do a gum chewing video. One of my favorite ASM artists, as they call them, is ASMR Gaming News. I really like his videos with the gum chewing. There's just something like casual about that I think is really cool. It also could be just because I have like nostalgia for like getting up early in the morning and trying to play video games before school, and because I didn't want to like run into the kitchen and wake up my parents, because I normally wasn't supposed to be playing video games before school. But I always I wanted to have something to chew on, so I would buy chewing gum at like gas stations or whatever when we would go, and then I would just chew the chewing gum instead of going to get something to eat, because it would kind of convince me that I didn't need to go get food for now. Oh, got snuck up on. Yeah, that's gonna happen. One thing that I'm not sure I like about Warface is the dedicated spawn points. It seems a little too easy to exploit, and I think one of the most fun things about Call of Duty's gameplay is managing the spawns, like trying to push the other team's spawns, and then once you kind of figure out how that works. You feel like you have full control of the battlefield because you're like dictating where people are going to show up, and then you can predict where they're gonna try to go next, and you know, it kind of feels good to dominate people like that, where they're just getting overwhelmed, get a lot of rage quitters, and it's fun because a lot of people don't even know about that aspect of the game, even though I would say that it's like that's the basics of the Call of Duty flow of combat, is flipping and like pushing spawns. Oh no. Oh, I need to reload. This gun doesn't seem very accurate. Oh, I got him. Okay. Maybe it's that I am not very accurate. Holy crap, is that an ally? Why was I not able to damage it? I'm out of ammo in the assault rifle. Maybe I should back up. They might be angry at me now. I have to run around with this basic pistol. One thing that isn't too fantastic about this game is that the grind to unlock new things, like, it takes a very long time to unlock new equipment and to like level up. So you're kind of gonna be stuck with crappy weapons for a very long time. But yeah, I think if you stick with it, you end up enjoying it. I need to get in. Oh my gosh, I just remembered I can give myself ammo. I am a ditz. I totally forgot about that. Alright, well, now I can do a little bit better. If it looks like I'm doing really good, it's because I just started a new account, so it's pairing me with like rookies. So these guys probably all just started, but I've played before, so that might be why I'm dominating. It's probably gonna adjust my matchmaking very quickly, and then you'll get to see how I normally play, which is hilarious. It could be a generous word for it. I would like to think that it's funny just to see how many mistakes I make. But I guess I need to come up with the kind of stuff that I'm going to talk about on here. I was thinking about talking about, news, but seeing as ASMR gaming news kind of fills quite a bit of that niche, I was thinking maybe I could like make it more focused. Like, maybe I could just focus on Switch news, or focus on like shooter news, even though this isn't the only genre that I would want to play. Also, I mean, like I said, ASMR Gaming News, he primarily plays shooters, so that's kind of already his wheelhouse. I haven't seen him play this one, so I was like, well, maybe this could be my game. Also, I think he's a PC gamer, so, maybe I could focus on console games. I remember the first video I saw of his was the Street Fighter V video, and I loved it because, whatever it is, I love the way controller sounds. I love controller sounds like buttons and sticks and stuff, and, fighting games always, require a lot of, like, button presses and stuff like that, so I was getting all those little clicks and button taps, and, I also just generally like fighting games, so that really sold me on his channel. And then as time went on, he kind of moved away from that, and he mostly does like Minecraft and Fortnite and recently Warzone. So I was like, well, I want to make the stuff that I want to see to, maybe fill a niche for other people like me. Let's see. Well, let me just miss every single shot. They're probably too far away for me to effectively engage, if you will. watch your back. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh no, I'm so bad at this. I wanted to do this for so long, and now I'm gonna learn that I'm terrible. That guy did a little flip. That was impressive. Way to go, guy. Like, at least you went out doing something super cool. Like, there's nothing cooler than a sweet flip. Alright, let's get myself ammo. I'm guessing that the game's gonna tell me when my teammates need ammo, but I think because this is Team Deathmatch, they're all dying too quickly to run out of ammo. We're gonna slide. Yep. Oh no, I should have reloaded. Also, that's their spawn. That's a terrible place to go. Come on. What do I think I'm doing? Am I leading our team? I am. I'm gonna let that go to my head just a little. Just a little. I'm not gonna let it go to my head too much, but you know, sometimes you need that little boost. Or it's like, yeah, at least I know I'm better than the newbies. Oh no. This game's melee seems really weak, but I think there's a way to like buy gloves that make it stronger, because of course there is. But maybe I'll do that sometime. Is that me? God, I'm so handsome. Let's see, I need to duck out of Team Deathmatch. I would have voted for another mode if they had offered it, but they did not offer it. I didn't get much money despite how well I played. Maybe that's adjusted for like the difficulty of the room, which actually encourages, like I find that encouraging. Like maybe the game gets more rewarding the higher up in the ranks you get. So I guess that's an incentive to keep playing. My KD was 3.4 in that match. That's the highest it's ever gonna be, y'all. Take a good look. That's the best it's ever gonna get. Oh, sweet. I leveled up immediately. That's awesome. That's gonna make things go a little smoother. But yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, let's start the medic training. I love playing the medic. I like that shotgun too, the Keltec. I like how, like, futuristic it looks. Like, it doesn't just look like an old-timey, like, Mossberg pump or something. Even though Mossberg pumps are really cool. Not gonna lie. But I like how that looks like it could maybe pop up in a Halo game. And of course, I mean, you can't go wrong with a cold python. Oh wow, never mind. They showed me a pistol that they did not give to me. So, I guess the way you go wrong with a cold python is to literally not use a cold python. Oh no, I overshot. Look how he's sitting. Oh, come on, man, get up. You look ridiculous. What if there's girls watching? You don't want to look like that. I don't remember this. I don't remember explosives being the medic's thing. In fact, that seems kind of off. Oh yeah, you can self-heal. That's another good thing about the medic. Not just that you can heal teammates, but you can look out for good old number one. Keep that health up. Get back in there. Try it on targets. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's kind of a frustrating give and take with the shotgun where, like, you want to, like, move quick and, like, you know, shoot it from the hip, and, you know, that feels good. But, out from, like, just a little bit of range, like, let's see, like, it becomes really ineffective. But when you aim down sights, never mind, apparently I'm totally wrong. Apparently what I thought was the case is not the case. A good thing about this shotgun is that you can immediately interrupt a reload by firing. So even though, you know, a shotgun reload takes quite a long time, for a very fun game. Unfortunately, I think it only works with the pump action shotguns. So, yeah, let's go. Let's go play as the medic. That's not me. Are you my commanding officer? You kind of look like Jocko Willink, not gonna lie. That's a good look. I don't know if at some point this game had a story. I know that there's like Spec Ops missions or whatever. I don't know if they're actually called Spec Ops missions, but I think they're like, they have these scenarios and stories and stuff. The co-op stuff, like the regular little co-op missions don't seem to have a story, but Spec Ops, I think because they have like cutscenes and stuff, they might have a story, but honestly, I've never checked. And you have to like pay for entry into them, so I guess I just feel like I can't be bothered. Oh look, a battle pass. Great. I'm not the biggest fan of battle passes. I think it's the FOMO, like right here, that ends in 13 days. That's what makes me not care for them. I think if you just added something like quest lines per se, and it would work just like a battle pass. Just like have them always available, so that you like people can come back to them. Because the way that it works now, it just seems like a little on the manipulative side, I guess. Oh my gosh, look at all this money they're giving me. Oh, I see. It was awarding that to me. Okay, gotcha. Ooh, that's a pretty looking gun. Oh, right. I'm going to focus on attachments because these seem to be able to like make or break. Like you can have a crappy weapon, but if you get some good attachments, it can be a game changer. And the attachments are permanent, so I like to focus on those. We're gonna go medic. Let's see, make sure I've got all the goods equipped. Alright. I don't have any skins. I'll check the armor. Yeah, that's all correct. Okay, so gonna see if I have any attachments. There's really not any reason to not put that on there. I guess you could do like a personal challenge, but this and like the lack of zoom, it just feels really finicky, whereas that, it's just so clear. I mean, it's still a shotgun, so I can only hit them so far, but yeah. Let's get out the Colt. Okay, nothing on here. Oh wow, the animation on the revolving animation. That's really nice. I'm gonna check out this reload. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I think the way you should decide if a shooting game is good or not is just how high quality the revolver's reload animation is, and honestly, I think that sums up Warface. It's a strong 6 to low 7 out of 10. That being said, this game has some pretty good animations and spots, so I'm not gonna dog on it too hard. Now that I've got the shotgun, I'm immediately going to free-for-all, because free-for-all is really fun with the shotgun. I'm probably gonna get absolutely thrashed now that matchmaking is like, oh, this guy's way better, we gotta put him up against some problems. All this like training mode stuff got added after the fact, so I don't know what any of this does. I'm just kinda walking around aimlessly. I'm not sure if I've played this map before. Hotel. Maybe I have. Maybe I just don't remember. A lot of these kind of realistic, like set in modern day maps for this genre, they all just kind of bleed together for me. The only thing I end up remembering is the layout. But unless there's something like really memorable that's added. Oh, there we go. Unless something is memorable, like I want to say the Burger Town thing from Modern Warfare 2. That was really memorable. Oh no. Okay. I should clarify that I don't have a way of playing the game's audio out to my headphones while I do the mic monitoring, so I can actually hear myself. Because I don't want to get too loud or anything. So normally I would be listening for footsteps, and maybe I'll get something that can help me do that later. But right now you're gonna see people sneaking up on me quite effectively. Oh no! My aim. Something must be done about my aim. What the heck? This is just like a little room. How quaint. Yeah, no, I haven't played this map before. This reminds me of a map that was in Advanced Warfare. Oh my gosh. I totally should have had that guy. And I just chugged. Just like one missed shot after another. Get it together, man. Oh no. It looks like people like to hang out on the upper level. Watch me just miss everything. I should have gotten closer before I started firing. Need to heal a little bit. Oh wow, this map is bigger than I expected. Hey, wow. Oh no, okay, well, I mean, if I'm using a shotgun, I really should be staying on the move and trying to take people close up instead of doing what I was just doing right there. Oh, I thought I was fooled. Oh no. Alright. Oh no, did I make that guy leave? I hope not. As funny as it is to see people rage quit, you never want to see that happen. Especially in it's not so bad in free for all, but in a team game. You don't want the teammates that are really sticking it out, really trying to play well. You don't want them to get brought down by some guy who just quit and now left them a man down. Man, it's you never want to see that. It's kind of dishonorable. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna get. Yep. Oh no! Oh no! I got a martyrdom kill. Oh, it's just like the good old days of Modern Warfare 1. Uh-oh, yep. Wow. First of all, I can't believe that first shot didn't kill him. But then second of all, I can't believe that I didn't die after the first shot didn't kill him. He looked like he had some tricked out high-level gun that he paid a ton of money for. Oh goodness, oh honey, no. What is going on there? Let's see. I'm gonna rescue it and see what I can do here. I'm just gonna miss like crazy. Whoa, oh, it's out of ammo. Oh yes, okay, that's something I forgot about. You can only have one primary weapon and one secondary, so when I thought that I switched out my pistol for that sniper rifle, I just switched out the shotgun, so. Oops, gotta keep that in mind. I should only really be, I guess, switching my primary weapon if I see something that's much better than what I have. Of course, specific to my class. I guess I probably shouldn't be using a sniper rifle if I'm the medic class, but yeah, the revolver can help me with distance kills like that. So the revolver is a good augmentation of a shotgun class, because it's got the close range, revolver's got the distance. I just wish I had a scope on my revolver to help out that choppy aim that I've got. Whoa, okay, whoa, let's get this out here. I'm gonna run over here. Found me some trouble. You never want to turn a corner and see two dudes die and just be like, I didn't, that wasn't me. That's never a good sign. I think I'm noticing that there's a lot of people that picked the same face that I did, which tells me, yep, this was the attractive guy. This was the looker. Which, I mean, I don't hold that against anyone. I think it's kind of silly when people get kind of bent out of shape over video game characters being, like, hot. It's like, it's not a big deal. Like, everyone knows it isn't real. It's like when people talk about, like, impossible beauty standards, and I'm like, I don't care. I just think they're cute. Oh no, where did that, oh no! A suspense story in a matter of 1 second. Just now, it's like, oh no, where did that come from? And it was revealed. What a twist, such tension. Oh no, okay, well, that's what that class is great at. Just kind of digging in and pouring the fire down. Whoa! Oh, dude, those light rays. That's that cry engine for you. Even on the Switch, this engine looks gorgeous. I do wish it ran a little bit better, but if you compare Warface to other shooters, obviously not like Doom or Wolfenstein, because those also look quite good, but compare this to like Modern Combat Blackout, which is the probably the closest thing to this in terms of like its look and style. Compare it to that, and there really is no comparison. Oh no, I don't think I won. Oh no, that's right. So for free for all, you still get your bonus. Anyway, so I'm going to move on to a different mode. I might play one more game. But yeah, if anyone watches this video and has some suggestions for what I should do going forward, like if I should switch up what I'm playing, or talk about gaming news, I think that's probably something I'm going to try anyway, just because I kind of want to maybe cover things more specific to my interests. But yeah, I'm open to feedback, of course, because I'm a complete amateur with all this stuff. I'm mostly just like a fan who wants to participate in this thing that I think is really cool. Daewoo K3. I don't think I've ever seen that gun before. Yes, got that grip. Let's go to the inventory and equip some things. Does this get the grip? It does not. I don't think this does either. No. Okay. Let's see. What did I unlock? And who was it for? I'm guessing that gun was for the rifleman. Yes. Okay. The Daewoo. Get ourselves that shared grip and a scope. This is a very retro looking gun. This looks, I don't think I've heard of this, which doesn't surprise me. I'm not like a gun expert. I'm no forgotten weapons. Oh yeah, this is like Cold War, or maybe even World War II era. I dig it. I can dig this. Alright, and that's the same. Let's see, did I get anything for the sniper? Oh yeah, oh right, get a Barrett. Oh, the Barrett. I have so much nostalgia for this gun. This in Modern Warfare 1. Oh, well that was unexpected. It's bolt action in this game. Huh. Maybe this is a different Barrett. It looks similar though. Like, it's got that very, like, straight, hard-edged design. Looks like, you know, sort of like a near future. What can we put on here? Nothing? Okay. Alright. Oh, look at that. Would you just look at that? Cool. Okay. Well, I guess I can put it on there. It looks kind of goofy on the tiny little revolver, but I don't think you can unlock anything for the SCD, at least not that I know of. Maybe on like the PC version they've added things, but they haven't made it over to the Switch yet. I'm gonna go take the Daewoo into battle. Yes, let's go. Go to Blitz. I think with Blitz, I also tend to prefer medic, but it's just because I like shotguns. But I also sometimes will I want to switch to assault. If people are especially if I'm doing defense and people are crowding around, so I can do a little suppressive. The SAD is probably superior for that, but I don't love how slowly he moves. I think if maybe there was a way to speed that character up, I'd be more inclined to play them, but I like my speedy boys. Black Gold. I think I played this map yesterday. Yes, I did. I like this map. This kind of reminds me of I think Blitz in general feels more like Battlefield. It's not as, like, large scale, but it feels much bigger than most Call of Duty games. Or, wait, I should say, this feels kind of like I guess the war mode maps from Call of Duty World War II. Oh no, I'm alone. Okay, I'm not alone. No, don't get my friend. Darn. Oh, and I'm not a medic. I can't revive him. Shoot, I'm so used to reviving people right after. This gun is a big clip. I do need to reload it, but it's a good sized clip. I like to minimize reloads as much as I like those animations. I like to keep that gun up. 47 rounds, that's plenty. I can hack it with 47 rounds. Oh no. I did some sick flips, baby. Even in death, I'm turning heads. Let's get a grenade in there. Oh no, oh no. I'm so dead. Well, would you look at that. Turns out I still got some fight left in me. Alright, let's start capturing this. Let's get back to work, ladies and gentlemen. Or not. Yeah, I think they've really adjusted the people that I'm playing with. This is way more the kind of people that I'm used to going up against. This gun kicks like a mule. This shared grip isn't doing much. I know that there's a stronger grip I unlock later, but this thing really is fighting me for every inch. Watch your back, lad. Then again, guess you could say it's kind of my job to be watching the boys' back. We all gotta watch each other's backs, and then explode and do a sick slide, yeah. Still turning them heads. Like, yo, you see that corpse? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever said. Okay, moving on to that next capture point. This really reminds me of Rust from Modern Warfare 2. I guess it's just the aesthetics, not the layout, but the way the aesthetics look. This little section right here. I think maybe never got it. It just, from what I played, it didn't really interest me that much, and I'm not a fan of the direction Call of Duty's taking with like their monetization, because with this game I get it. It's like, yeah, it's free, so they're gonna try to make money through other avenues other than the initial purchase. But the other Call of Duties, it seemed like you got so much value from your one purchase, including like right at launch, like before updates hit. Like it was already, you got so much game for what you paid for. Now it seems like they launch in such a bare bones state. I think Call of Duty World War II really like was a shock to the system with just how little value there was early on, and the fact that it barely worked at all, especially on the Xbox One, which is what I was playing it on. Yeah, with Black Ops 4, things just got worse. Like, there was so little to the game. There wasn't even a campaign. Like, I was really shocked as to, it just seemed like they weren't trying or putting any budget in anymore. And the sales continued to rise, so I was like, well, maybe this just isn't for me anymore. And I was hoping that the Modern Warfare reboot would change things a little bit, because they were saying that they were dropping the season pass, which I'm glad they did, but they were also adding like crossplay, and I was like, wow, they're making all the right decisions for this so far. But then, as the game neared closer to launch, it was like, yep, we're gonna have battle passes, and it was like, why not just put the content in the game and let us play it? Now the game holds more value and holds it for longer. And I mean, that's how it worked in the past, but I guess they get to do that because people buy it anyway. So I guess what are you gonna do? The fans are gonna vote with their wallets, and I guess they did. My vote was, that's not for me. And if the game is going to be like that, it had better be a free download. So, here I am playing Warface instead. And I'm not going to say this is a bad game, but it still makes me pine for the old days of Call of Duty. I really want to get back to those times. Oh my gosh, it's like everyone left. What the heck, man? Yeah, I'm gonna give you some ammo, my dude. I don't know what class he is. I guess he's an engineer, maybe. No, he might be assault too. Oh no, that means we can't heal each other. One of the members of the other team, it looks like they killed themselves, which I don't know how they pulled that one off. It's not like there was much going on. You know what? This is actually kind of exciting when you just have a few people on either team. When there's less chaos, you gotta kind of be thinking about your placement, like where you're standing and where they might be hiding. So that's kind of fun. I can dig this. That being said, with the smaller teams, I think it's much more in favor of the defense than it is the people on offense. People on offense, I think, are going to have a much harder time capturing the points. Oh wait, he's a medic. I forgot. Yeah, it shows his little icon right there. Okay, good. So he healed me up. Thanks, man. Thanks, my dude. Hey, I'm gonna maybe try to flank these homies. Yeah, he really did not expect me to be pushing. Alright, I can run back now, because now I'm about to die. Now I need the safety of those walls to hide me. my friend there, I wish him good luck. Is my armor regenerating? Holy crap. Yeah, this vest is objectively better than the default vest, and I think I got it temporarily as like a little bonus, give me that first bump to try and get me to spend money on it later. Oh man, we totally got outplayed just now. Shame. He's gonna make considerable progress on there. I gotta tip my hat. Way to go, lad. But yeah, having armor that regens is pretty nuts. It typically doesn't do that, of course. But yeah, some of these pieces of equipment are objectively superior to others, which makes it a little iffy on if this is really like a fair game that we're playing. But it's still fun, so I guess it's not the end of the world. I really need to look into maybe some stuff that I could do to keep these scenes interesting when I hit these points where I don't know what to talk about. I'm exposing myself as a boring person. I think I've become kind of boring as a result of like the corona pandemic. Like there's just everything that I had is like my personality was the places I would hang out at, and now I can't go to those places, so it's like, oh no, I've been exposed. I'm terribly uninteresting when I can't like go places and spend money. That's what happens, y'all. Don't mess with the best. I like this gun. I'm definitely not gonna buy it, but for what it is, it's gonna be fun to hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna flank again. I think my laundry or my washer just went off. I'm gonna figure out. Oh, they're capturing it. Oh no, we both left it. We both left it at the same time because we got bored. Oh yeah. Oh no, she disappeared. I saw a ghost. The way the ragdolls are behaving is hilarious in this game. I remember the ragdolls in Halo 3 were so funny. Like, those made for so many good, like, montage moments a long time ago. Where the bodies would just, like, fly around, flipping and stuff. Maybe I could play Halo in here. But like I said, I'd have to top off my Xbox Live, so that might take a while. Might have to wait for that next paycheck or two. But I guess we'll see. It also kind of depends on what people actually want to see. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there playing Halo. Oh no! Oh no! I thought I was gonna do it to myself. Uh-oh. Nice. Need ammo, fam. Oi. Oi, lad. Hey. Take it. Enjoy yourself. Bing, bang, boom. Where's the other guy? Oh! I think, I should try crouch. Or, I should, like, when people get the drop on me like that, I need to crouch to kind of, shrink my hitbox. I used to have that, like, muscle memory on lockdown back in, like, not Modern Warfare, World at War. Crouch shots were like so good in that game, especially with like the MP40 and dual mags. Yeah, y'all remember? Y'all remember what it was like? Those dark ages, I guess you could say. Old Call of Duty games really had some questionable balance with the weapons and stuff. Oh no, look, they got it. Wow, that's impressive. Way to go, fellas. They're probably not going to be able to get all three like we did, but oh no, they're already ahead of me. No, you don't. Okay. I need to stop reloading so much. It's messing me up. Hey fam, you want to give me some heals? I'll give you some ammo. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what happened there. We're playing Ring Around the Rosies. Look at him run around in a circle. Hey man, that's the tactic. Oh no. Oh, nice. Here, fam. Have some ammo. Just from you, boy. Did the other guy go? Okay, no, he didn't quit. Good, because that would make this, pretty boring. Oh, I think he's repeatedly blowing himself up, man. That's not cool. You never want to see that. The bad thing is that I think he gets, you don't get your, like, end of match bonus, if you leave the game. He clearly wants the match to end faster, so he's not trying to capture the second point, or at least he wasn't right there. Maybe he is now, just to keep things more interesting. But he wants the match to end sooner because he knows he can't win, probably. And he still wants the match bonus because when you play the games, your durability of your weapons goes down, which is a mechanic that I absolutely despise. But, I won't get into that here. But yeah, your weapon durability would go down, and you still have to spend in-game cash to repair the items. So that in-game bonus really helps soften that blow, the weapon durability blow. So that's probably why he really doesn't want to leave, but he wants it to be over faster. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm sure that was all totally obvious. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. Oh no, I wish I could revive you, dude. Wish I was a medic. Man, was he shooting my teammates like dead body? That was kind of weird. Let's pop in. Yeah, Switch is kind of struggling to run this. Have some ammo, my dude. Oh, that was two of them. Okay. I think I only got one. Did we get the other one? I wasn't paying attention to the kill feed. Hey, that was a headshot. Cool. Nice. Alright. There we go. We got, we relieved them of their responsibility to stay in that game. Let's see, what time is it? Might have to, wrap this up, I'm afraid. Oh, they actually both left. Oh, that's a shame. Sorry, guys. Wish more people had joined. I got 13 headshot kills. Wow. That was a very good game for me. Hate it for those guys, though. That's unfortunate. got that bonus. I wonder if I could buy some. I could start buying some permanent equipment, which I think is how. I think that's what you should actually do, because you'll get like little random bonuses and get some equipment to temporarily use for free pretty frequently in the game. So the only thing I think that you should really be spending your money on is more armor and weapons. You know what? I'll save that for next time. Cool. I guess 30 more days or something. Oh my goodness. Whoa, look at all that stuff I got. That was crazy. I'm gonna drop out of there. Sorry, I should really mute my phone. Take it off vibrate. 200 crowns. Okay, so that's where I'll find that. I didn't quite pay attention to all the attachments I got, so let's maybe look. Okay, here we go. I got myself a silencer. Decreases damage, but it eliminates sound. That's always good. I got a reflex sight. It's got a tighter zoom. Ooh, I like that single dot. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm much better with that. I'm not getting anything with this. Okay, well, I can equip that. Let's go to the medic. Anything I can do here? Oh yes. Oh, I love this thing. The aim pointer. This is the best sight for this gun. Your recoil disappears. It has that initial little animation for the pump, but the dot goes right back to where it was before. I'm not sure if it does it from the hip. Yeah, the recoil is basically gone. That's a very good scope. That single dot, yeah, baby. Okay. Anything for the sniper? Yeah, I got the Barrett for a few more days. Okay, so that will happen. What you should really be doing is trying to unlock and buy permanent guns, because this will kind of work itself out. And the good thing is that guns that are given to you for a temporary amount of time, you don't have to worry about repairing them, because you'll probably the time will run out before the durability. Or I think they don't. It's only the permanent guns that have a durability. Never mind. So, in order to save money on repairs, just use the temporary guns as they come. But then buy enough permanent guns so you can switch between them. Same thing with the equipment here. Buy enough to where you can kind of swap around instead of having to constantly repair. Nothing for SCD. I don't think that's the thing. Okay, so I have to do that tutorial before it lets me play engineer. That's interesting. I'm not sure about that one, but look, we pop on here. Yeah, let's trigger AUG out. Oh, that was weird. That was a weird little glitch. Yeah, now we're in business. Alright, well, I guess I'll sign off here. I don't have an outro figured out or anything. Maybe I'll get that in order for next time. I'll try to come out with these at kind of a steady clip, if possible. But, I guess no promises. It kind of depends on what I'm able to play and get my hands on. As far as time, too. Gotta find the time. But, hope you all enjoyed this. I hope I, chilled you out or whatever. I don't see gaming ASMR as stuff to fall asleep to, but maybe other people do. I kind of like having this on in the background. I especially like it in the morning. It's kind of like a soothing kind of sunrise thing. But, hope y'all enjoyed it, and hope that you'll maybe leave a like or a sub. I think a subscription. Definitely depending on the video that did it. really let me know what kind of stuff I should be doing. So, yeah, I guess me and this handsome young man